ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಚಾನಲ್. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ ಲಿವಿಯೋ ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಮಕ್ಳ ಜೊತೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ ವಿನ್ನು ನಮ್ ವಿನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಬ್ರು ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೀವಿ. ಲೈಕ್, ಶೇರ್, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ರಾದಾ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿನು, ಲೋಕ. ಹೇ ಗೈಸ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಚಾನಲ್. ವಿನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಬ್ರು ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ ಲಿವಿಯೋ ಕೂಡ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೀವು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು 4th ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ 5th ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಇಬ್ರು ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೊಸಬ್ರು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನಲ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಲೋಕೀಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ವ್ಲಾಗ್ಸ್, ವಿನು ಲೋಕ ಅವರ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್. ನೀವು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೊಸಬ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ತಲುಪುತ್ತೆ. ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ, ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ವಿನ್ನು ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಮೆರಿಕಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 4 ರಿಂದ 5 ರೀತಿಯ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಾಸ್, ವಯೋಲಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಯಲಿನ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಒನ್ ಲಿವಿಯೋ? ಚೆಲ್ಲೋ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ 5 ರೀತಿಯ ವಾದ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಅವರು ನುಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಒಬ್ಬರು ನುಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೋರ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನುಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಎದ್ದು ಕುಣಿದಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಒಬ್ರು ನುಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ರು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನುಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅವರು 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಾಲ ವಯೋಲಾ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗಳು ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇವರು ಕೂಡ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕಲ್ತಿರೋದನ್ನ ನುಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ನನ್ ಮಗ ಅಂತೂ ಪ್ರೋ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಂತ 2-3 ಕಡ್ಡಿಗಳನ್ನ ಈ ತರ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದ್ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಅವನು ಸಾಂಗ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ನುಡಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ. ಹೊಸಬ್ರು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಮರಿಬೇಡಿ. ಲೈಕ್ 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 ಲೈಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವೀಗ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಲಿವಿಯೋನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಬಂದ. ಸ್ಕೂಲು 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಮುಗೀತು. ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ. ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅವನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ನಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಿಂತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಇನ್ನು Rubik's cube. No. Rubik's cube. Kite.
So, when I see it, in it.
Okay. ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಪೊಂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪಾಲಕ್ ಪನ್ನೀರ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ. Say bye.
Bye.
Have a great day. Subscribe. ಸೊ ಕೊನೆಗೂ ನಾವೀಗ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಹತ್ರ ರೀಚ್ ಆದ್ವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ವಯೋಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಈಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ 6 ಕಾಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಆದ್ರೂನು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ 8 ಗಂಟೆ 9 ಗಂಟೆ ಆದ್ರೂನು ಬೆಳಕು ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫೈನಲಿ ನಮ್ ಲಿವಿಯೋ ವಯೋಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಾಯ್ತು. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಹತ್ರ ತುಂಬಾ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ವಾವ್, ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಸ್ತೀನಿ.
Okay, there's still some parking here. Come on fast.
Ngari, walk with me, Daddy. Anaya. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಲಿವಿಯೋ ಮತ್ತು ವಿನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವೀಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ವಯೋಲನ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಲಿವಿಯೋ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Okay, so that's
Come on.
also familia, which is family. Let's go to the entrance.
ఇక్కడే ఉండు. Careful.
Look at this artwork.
Livio.
Also jazz sounds cool. Can you join jazz? You can join jazz.
స్మైల్ ఎట్లా సార్ మంచిగా వచ్చు కదా నాన్న. ఇంకొకసారి మళ్ళీ నాన్న ఇంకొకసారి ఇవ్వు. మంచిగా నవ్వు జుమ్మా, మంచిగా నవ్వు. అదిగో అన్నయ్య అక్కడ, అన్నయ్య దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళు ఒకసారి, వెళ్ళేసి రా ఒక్కసారి. సే హాయ్ అండ్ కమ్ బ్యాక్. ఓ పిను ఇలా అన్నయ్య హాయ్ చెప్పు. అన్నయ్య అక్కడ ఉన్నాడు. గుడ్ పాయింట్. ఇక్కడ కూర్చుందా. విను పడతావు, విను పడతావు పడతావు.
Find your seats, find your seats. Go.
Чечевича посходили, готовили. Я тоже хотел
Good evening, everybody. It's gonna be standing room only tonight? Is that what's happening here?
So funny.
What is this? Let's go, people. Find your seats. I see that. I should have looked and realized that half of them weren't here. Coming to the Holmes Middle School spring concert for orchestra. Of course, we have all three groups performing tonight that participate in this program. The beginner orchestra over here to my right, your left. On the stage, we have the concert orchestra, and right in front of you, the symphony orchestra. Of course, we want to help our musicians concentrate, so we're going to talk about a couple points of concert etiquette. Please silence your cell phones, and if you must leave and if you could please stay in your seat or area if you want to take photos so we're not blocking anybody else's view. I, of course, want to start this program by thanking you, families, for supporting the program and having your kids participate in the program. I really appreciate how involved you are in bringing them to rehearsals every early morning and reading all of my parents' square messages and reading all of my newsletter updates. All of them. So thank you so much. How about a hand for the families? We have a lot of thank yous to do because it's, of course, the end of the year. So from Whitman, Twain, and Rossi Elementary School supporting us. So thank you so much to the staff. Of course, our administrator, the assistant principal from Twain Elementary, Ms. Kim. Large beginner beginner group, so we're super grateful for that, and I couldn't have done it without the help of the staff, so thank you so much. I can't tell you how many times I've messed up the schedule, and they have caught my mistakes and alerted me about it and let me know before it became a disaster, so thank you, staff. We have a wonderful Board of Education here in District 21 who's incredibly supportive to the arts, and we'll often see them at our big I would love to thank my co-directors of the orchestra across the district, starting with, of course, Mrs. Heidi Flowers over there. The custodial staff works really hard. Like an hour ago, there was a volleyball practice happening in here, and now it looks like this. So thank you to our custodial staff. A special thank you to our accompanist and tuner extraordinaire, Mrs. Foreman over here. Finally, I'd like to introduce you to someone who's been working with us for the past 8 weeks, coming from the University of Iowa, our student intern this term for orchestra. We have Oz Brazlovsky with us. So, Oz will be directing a tune with the concert orchestra a little bit later, and you'll hear some words as well. Okay, if I could please say all of that over again, that would be great. Bienvenidos! Hasta el momento de las canciones. Quisiera agradecer a los directores y los maestros de Whitman, Twain, Frost y Holmes por su ayuda en la organización del.
Hi, my name is Andrea and I play the viola. Welcome to the spring concert. We are a beginning orchestra. It's hard to believe that we have only been playing our instruments for 8 months. We have become experts with the bow and play more complex rhythms and notes. Please enjoy the program.
My name is Anela. My name is Anela and I play the viola. Our first piece of music is called Pepperoni Pizza. This tune helps us to practice our D-scale notes in a rhythm that sounds like pepperoni pizza.
tune was a tough one to learn, but we practice it. It is called bucket salute and involves crossing from string to string with the bowl.
Thank you.
This next piece celebrates the important members of our families and is called Grandparents' Day. If there are any grandparents here, please wave.
There they are. Yay, grandparents. Yay, thank you. Oh, go ahead, finish it out.
This song is for you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Desha and I play the viola. This next song is a French folk song you might be familiar with called Courage Actors. This song has some tough rhythms and uses the fourth finger. Our final song tonight is from the great composer Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. The finale of the symphony is called Ode to Joy. We would like to thank the band instrument for accompanying us on the piano.
I play the violin. Welcome to our home spring concert. We are the concert orchestra. This piece is only played by 6th graders called Dance of the Samodivi. Samodivi are woodland fairies that can be found in Slavic and Bulgarian folklore. This piece should make you feel light and like you're dancing. The pizzicato from the strings should remind you of a little dance. Joining us on the cello are Carla and Ellie and Tommy on the bass.
One right at the beginning of summer that's done through Wheeling High School with Senora Barrera Carrera, who's the orchestra director there. And then, of course, we have our District 21 Performing Music Academy. That's going to be at Cooper Middle School the week before school starts on August 11th. So if you want to grab some information for registration over there, you'll see some blue pieces of paper. Both of these camps are free, so please sign up for them, and it helps give them a kickstart going into orchestra for next year, no matter what grade they are in.
Hello, my name is Julia, and I play the viola. We are bringing up the 5th graders for Miniature Symphony. This piece uses the notes of the D major scale and has 4 movements. Each movement teaches us specific skills. Some of the skills that we are learning through this piece are quarter notes, half notes, slurs, legato playing, hooked bowing, 3/4 time, 8th notes, pizzicato/arco, along with how to follow each type of throwing pattern. Since this piece has 4 movements, I would like to remind the audience not to clap in between movements.
said not to clap.
Hi, my name is Ozra Slavsky. I'm the student teacher here, and I've been the student teacher for 8 weeks at most. It's been a pleasure and an honor to work with these wonderful students and helping me on my journey to become a teacher and learning how to become a teacher. So thank you for letting me work with them, and I am honored to be a part of their journey.
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I play the violin. The last piece the concert orchestra will play is Dragon Hunter. Dragon Hunter uses the notes of the major scale. The main theme is Dragon Hunter. Dragon Hunter is the dragon in the story, and video also shows me how to practice. Private lessons are for anyone. A private instructor can maximize a young musician's opportunity for musicianal success and fun. Please take a list of private teachers home with you tonight and give one a call.
My name is Carla and I play the cello. The first piece we will be playing is the Game of Thrones theme. It is a powerful and haunting theme that is widely recognizable. This fast-paced melody is written in a dark minor key. We had a lot of focus on minor keys this concert cycle. Addiction Carl will be making his debut on the bass for this piece. Back in early 2020, when COVID hadn't yet happened, my sister was in 8th grade and she was going to play this song. In the end, she wasn't able to because we went into lockdown. We are honoring the 8th grade class of 2020 by playing this piece.
hand and hand strum. We got to learn new concepts such as the dotted 8 and 16 patterns, how to play in 7/4 time, and syncopation. Also, we will have Tommy on the bass for this one.
ಲಿವಿಯೋದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ 4th ಗ್ರೇಡ್ದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಮುಗೀತು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಫುಲ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ನೀರಾಗರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಕೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಮುಗೀತು. ಈಗ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ವೆದರ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಿಲ್ಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೇನು ಇದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವೀಡಿಯೋ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಬಾಯ್, ಜೈ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್.